This is a shadow, not a painting, not a photograph. A shadow burned permanently into stone by a light brighter than the sun. The person who cast it was gone in the same instant the shadow became permanent. We don't know their name. We know they were sitting here waiting at 8:15 in the morning. That shadow still exists today. The person never will. This is the story of two cities, one bomb, and then another, and the strange, brutal chain of accidents, decisions, and human error that decided who would live and who would become a shadow. August 1945. The Second World War has raged for 6 years. In the Pacific, Japan refuses to surrender, even as its cities burn nightly under American firebombing raids. In the deserts of New Mexico, a secret, 3-year, $2 billion gamble called the Manhattan Project has just succeeded. Built to beat Hitler to the bomb. It's ready only after Germany has already surrendered. The weapon is redirected east, toward Japan. The decision that will define the rest of human history is made largely in silence, from a ship at sea. At 8:15 a.m., a B-29 bomber named the Enola Gay releases a single weapon over Hiroshima. Its name, chosen almost carelessly, Little Boy. 43 seconds later, 1,900 feet above the city, it detonates. In the time it takes to read a sentence, an estimated 80,000 people are dead. Not wounded, not missing, gone. Vaporized, or crushed, or burned so completely that only their shadows remain, etched into stone and pavement. The last proof that they ever stood there at all. By the end of that year, as burns and radiation sickness finish what the blast began, the toll climbs to roughly 140,000. Here is what most people are never told. Hiroshima was not supposed to be the only city. The plan called for a second strike 3 days later, and Hiroshima was never even the primary target for that second bomb. The real target was a city called Kokura, home to one of Japan's largest military arsenals. On the morning of August 9th, a B-29 named Boxcar circles above Kokura. Its bomb bay holds a far more powerful weapon, a plutonium implosion device nicknamed Fat Man. The crew has one order: visual confirmation of the target. No radar drops allowed. But smoke from a firebombing raid the night before, drifting in from a neighboring city, has settled over Kokura like a shroud. The bombardier circles once, twice, 3 times, burning fuel, searching for a gap in the haze that never comes. Kokura is saved, not by mercy, not by strategy, but by smoke it didn't even create. Running low on fuel, the crew turns toward their secondary target, a city they'd barely rehearsed for, Nagasaki. A city that, in the final hour of the war, becomes the target only because another city was harder to see. At 11:02 a.m., Fat Man detonates over Nagasaki. Ground temperatures reach an estimated 4,000 degrees Celsius, hot enough to melt stone. Roughly 40,000 people are killed instantly. By early 1946, radiation and injury push the toll past 70,000. But there is a detail in the survivor records that sounds impossible. The kind of coincidence a screenwriter would be told to cut for being unbelievable. A shipyard engineer named Tsutomu Yamaguchi had been in Hiroshima on business on August 6th. He survived the blast less than 2 miles from ground zero. Burned, deafened, but alive. The next day, he boarded a train home. His home was Nagasaki. On August 9th, standing in his office describing the Hiroshima blast to a skeptical colleague, the sky outside turned white a second time. He survived that one too. Here is the part of the story that outlives everyone who witnessed it. The bombs stopped falling on August 9, 1945. Japan surrendered 6 days later. But for the survivors, the Hibakusha, the war never fully ended. Radiation didn't discriminate between soldier and child. It settled into bloodstreams, into bone marrow, into the genes passed to children not yet born. For decades, survivors faced not just illness, but discrimination, denied marriage, denied jobs, treated as contaminated by a nation eager to rebuild and forget. And yet, some chose a different path. Rather than disappear into silence, survivors spent the rest of their lives testifying, traveling the world, telling students, presidents, and strangers exactly what a shadow on a stone step actually costs. The final twist isn't a secret. It's a question the world still hasn't answered. 2 cities were chosen, in part, by weather. A cloud saved one city and doomed another. The difference between who lived in Kokura and who died in Nagasaki was, quite literally, visibility through smoke. Today, that shadow is preserved under glass, not as decoration, as evidence. Every year on August 6th, the city rings a bell at 8:15 a.m., the exact minute the sky went white. It is not a memorial to an ending. It is a warning that the story isn't finished, because the weapons that made these shadows still exist, in numbers vastly larger, in more countries than ever before. The shadow on the step never got to tell its own story. We are the ones who have to.